Hello, my name is Sherry Stevens. Thank you for joining me today on this beautiful journey. I invite you to allow yourself to settle back into your chair and let it support you. Take a couple of long, slow, deep breaths and just relax into the feeling of allowing yourself to be in this moment right now and just take it in. You have this wonderful little while to be in a space of receiving the moments one after the other and experiencing these wonderful experiences easily and in total peace. Now, I invite you to imagine yourself in a place of nature. It is a beautiful day with the sun shining and a light breeze. Allow yourself to feel the breeze as it gently moves against your skin and to smell the air. You feel the soft earth under your feet, under your toes. You hear the sounds of nature all around you. Drink in this moment and feel how it is a wonderful gift just for you. In this beautiful place, you decide to wander, to walk and enjoy the day. So, you pick a direction and begin to walk and notice what you see and what you experience along the way. And as you walk along, you notice in the distance a wooded area, a place filled with trees. And as you get closer, you notice that this wood or forest is an interesting mixture of light and shade. The trees are spaced just right to allow the movement of air, the dappling of sunlight, and a protection and security and sweetness. As you walk, you see a path leading into the woods, and you decide to follow it. And you walk along the path, among the trees, and into the woods. You notice how it shelters you from any wind and any harshness of the sun. The air is cooler here and refreshing. The light filters down through the leaves to show the beautiful colors of all the things around you. And you can actually feel the nature all around you. How pure and simple and abundant it is. It is as if the pores of your skin drink in this purity, this abundant health and goodness that nature all around you brings to you in this moment. And just allow yourself to feel how good that feels. And you continue along the path, noticing flowers and birds and even animals. They all seem friendly and accepting of you in this place. And you begin to feel that you belong here, as if nature itself has created this beautiful woods for you and the trees and the animals and all the woods to enjoy and receive goodness and happiness here. As you walk, you notice that the trees begin to open up a little into a clearing. You see the sun shining down here, and you step into the sunlight to gaze up into the blue of the sky. As the sunlight falls upon your skin, you notice that it feels different in a wonderful way. This sunlight is filled with a wonderful energy, something that feels very familiar and very good. And you realize that this sunlight is filled with the energy of approval of you. You allow it in, and it feels so good. There is so much of it, and it is all around you, pouring into you in the exact right way. You have all the time in the world to feel and experience this approval. And if you have spaces within you where the approval does not flow, you know that's okay. And you watch as this approval moves into your system. Those places begin to soften and gently open up in their own time. You have more than enough time to allow this softening and opening and allowing of approval into your whole system. And the more you allow it, the easier it becomes. And you begin to notice that the energy of approval moves into your system and toward your heart. This approval that begins to fill your heart works like a magnet, drawing a matching energy of approval up from the earth, in from the air, and gently toward you from each of the four directions. And notice that as this approval moves up through your feet and legs and in through your skin, this is approval of you, your real self, not your accomplishments or the things you can give, but of you, of the wonderful person you are. And if there are places in you that carry doubts about your deserving of this energy. Watch and allow the energy to gently touch those places, to gently and respectfully caress those places. And those places can experiment with this energy, this wonderful, abundant, unconditional energy of approval. And as those places open up in their own time, you notice that easily and gently you become more expansive and relaxed. You realize that you can carry this approval with you and allow it to fuel and nurture you. This flow of approval is for you forever and ever. You may choose to pick a gesture, like a smile or pressing your thumb and two fingers together, as a wonderful way to anchor and ground this experience of approval into your life. And you know that whenever you wish to feel this approval, you only need to do this gesture, and you will be, as you are now, receiving and experiencing the deep and satisfying energy of approval. You can always come back to this place to experience all the wonderful things it has for you. You can come back to learn how to open up more and more to this wonderful energy. And you can return just to rest here in this place of perfect acceptance, abundant approval, and wonderful harmony. But for now, it is time to return to the room and return to your chair. But before we do, let's take a moment to remember all that has happened. Your walk through the woods with its beauty and purity and the feeling of acceptance. You remember the clearing and the sunlight with its energy of approval, and how the approval moved into your system, softening and opening areas along the way, and its home in your heart. And you also remember how your heart, filled with the energy of approval, began to draw approval to you from the earth and from all around you. You remember what it felt like to accept this and make it your own, and perhaps a gesture to remind you of this wonderful and powerful experience. So now I invite you to return to your chair, return to the room and to your body, wiggle your toes, move your fingers, and take a deep breath. Allow yourself to move your body as you sit in your seat and come back completely into your body, refreshed and fully aware. And in your own time, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. Well done. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful healing journey. Remember, drink plenty of water today, and you may want to write down some notes about your experiences during this healing and any insights you may have gained along the way. For more information about this or other recordings, go to www.guidedimagery.store. Thank you for your interest in Sublime Vibe recordings, and blessings to you. Until next time.